All right, everybody, welcome to
15
Prepping in the
minutes.
South 2, episode 2, on April 2nd. This is no joke, everything that we're about to talk about. So we talked about some pretty decent stuff in the first episode, how what might happen. Now I think we need to talk about what you guys might need to do. Yeah, and I'll say this, the Braves, I'm a big Braves fan. The Braves are 0-6. They need to get their act together. It happens sometimes.
They're acting out.
Nah, that's horrible.
You know, that's crazy thing about them that I have to say this. They get paid way too much money
to
to
lose.
fucking be losing like they
Yeah. We talk about everything here on the Prepping in the South show. Again, I'm Alabama White.
do. Country Black, about to get dealt with today, son.
Dealt with the day. And some things we're going to
Today-
talk about is this might be the week, the month, the year for things to get serious. I know we always say it. And the big five, the food, fire, survival, weapons, ammo, water, all that kind of stuff. But guys, again, we mentioned it, just to recap real quick, we might be going to war with Iran, and then things may escalate from there. So tonight might be a good time to talk about some basic things, which we talked about this before, basic things to have, matches and, clothing.
It's just pretty much basic common sense.
Basic survival, basic common sense.
Let your instinct wake up. I'm talking about in our generation. You guys pretty much know that, but this new what they call them
Well, you
now?
got Gen Z, you
Yeah,
got
Gen Z,
the,
John and
Gen
and,
Y,
P Pie
Success, and
Choo
and
I don't understand all that.
Choo Ching Hai.
Oh, no.
What was the
You
big
know,
thing just a few years ago? Was the millennials, those guys. Those guys, look, like we were latchkey kids. I heard somebody talking about it today. It was on Black Radio. On Black Radio, I can't remember the station I'm going to listen to, so I don't mean to offend anybody saying Black Radio, but they were talking about how they were latchkey kids. I was a latchkey kid. I used to go home from school. It started off the three of us, my big brother, my older sister. There was four of us, and then me, and then boom, he went off to middle school, and there was my sister and myself. Then boom. And then it was just me, and we used to go to my grandmother's house a couple miles away, and there was a key in the ivory. We'd unlock the door and watch Banana Splits and all that stuff from the 70s, and then came He-Man later. That was like my last thing I ever watched, and you didn't make yourself stuff. You were relying upon yourself. And nowadays
They call it self-reliance.
well, and that was latchkey kids from the 70s and the 80s, and nowadays these kids, I don't think they know what to do. And we knew what to do and where to veer off, and we'd go down creeks, no different than you. You take alternative routes.
I played in creeks. We just swimming off back pond.
Man, all that kind of
It was
stuff.
disgusting.
True, but I'm
Now-
just saying, at the same
Now,
time, too.
now I know it was disgusting, but back then, I didn't care. I jumped in the creek, played in the lakes and all types of,
Dude, it wasn't 15 years ago. I was out in a farmer's pond with a couple of friends of mine, and her dad came up, and it's like, y'all know how disgusting that is? Because there was nothing but ponds that the cows get in and stuff. So,
yeah, that's disgusting.
pretty much. It really is when you think about it. But,
The cows got in and they squeezed one off in it.
squeezed one off.
Pig.
But it went to the bottom. And, But anyway, it's just irrigation ponds is all it was. But-
Anyway, back to the point we're making here. Survival is the key and knowing it's half the battle. A lot of things going on in the world right now, and this is a serious tip. We don't know how this thing gonna turn out with Iran, but it's not looking good at all, guys. And the reason why we bring this to you, me and Alabama White and Country Black, we bring this to you because the media is not gonna tell you at all. They're not going to tell you what's really going on. I take time, and I do my homework, I do my searches, I get feedback from other people and things like that. This is not looking good at all. It's not going to turn out like Kuwait.
No, or the Gulf War I, Gulf War II.
Yeah, all that.
It's
that,
just better safe than sorry, because Iran made a comment the other day.
Yeah, they making serious
that
threats.
they can hit us.
Yeah, actually, they do, and I've seen the capability.
Tell you what.
They do have.
Tell you what,
I
guys.
see they got.
Could you imagine if Tampa and St.
Just
Louis
what I'm talking about. They can
get
hit
Boom.
They can pop that coast. They can pop the coastline.
I'm just saying, even I don't. There's a lot of stuff unknown. There's a lot of bravado going on because they know they're surrounded with two carrier groups, maybe three, and they know there's this. I think the USS Georgia nuclear submarine Shout out.
It doesn't even matter. See,
but you're backing a barking dog into a corner.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen? Two things. It's going to come out fighting, or it's going to and cower down, right? That's what happens when you back a dog into a corner. What are we doing right now?
Cat is the worst. Can't come out fighting.
Well, all right. I think Iran's a dog, but regardless.
I'm not saying. Hey.
Fair enough. But you understand what I'm saying? I think that's what's supposed to happen, guys. So y'all better be freaking prepared. I'm just letting you know.
Prepared.
There's nothing wrong, and it helps the economy. Put you some cash up. Go out and get you some stuff. There's no excuse not to do it. Yeah, and at the same time, too, just be ready. Just be ready. I've known so many people that just do not have your basic firearms. Guys, worst case scenario, people are running sales. Go get a $199 shotgun and 50 shells. Birdshot.
Birdshot, number 8 shells.
Yeah, go get that. You can knock the shit out of somebody coming in your house.
Number 7, number 8 shells.
You can get a Mossberg pump, I think, for $199.
Yeah, they giving them away.
Yeah, to put five in there.
Yes, 5.
Five shots in there.
3 to 5. Well, if you take the pin, they have a pin in shotguns. It only holds 3. But if you know what you're doing, and take the shotgun, now screw the front tip knob off of it, you can dump the plug out of it, and now it holds 5, plus 1 in the chamber. So now you got 6 rounds.
That's what a plug.
With number 8 shells.
Yep.
You get number 8 shells, federal, or number 7, son. Hey, you pepper them up real good, they go. They get the fuck on. They gonna. Hey, trust me, they gonna get the fuck on. And
well, close enough, you kill them.
Yeah, close enough. It's gonna be a nasty fucking wound.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you knock the shit out of them. Yeah.
I wish I could show you guys the pictures and stuff like that, but
they walk in that door right there, and I shoot you with the damn pump 12 gauge.
Yeah,
sure ass.
If I shoot you from here to the cave, from that door right there when you walk in, I'm gonna let you walk in, and I shoot you with my fucking Stoker 12 gauge semi-automatic with a number 8 shell. You're a fuck.
Yeah. If you shoot him in the head, if you shoot somebody in the head, it's going to be a closed casket.
It's gonna, I always shoot.
I'm just saying, that's the type of people that don't. Plus, you can go out and you can shoot a bird, you can shoot a duck, you can shoot doves, you can shoot things, guys. You get close enough to a deer, get close enough to.
It ain't gonna work on a deer too much.
Well, you gotta get close.
You gotta get real close.
You gotta get real close. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I just said you got close.
You can take a 22. You can take a 22 rifle and take a deer out and shoot him right in the head, right in the eyeball.
But I'm just saying,
or in the ear, drop like a sack of
potato. In the heart. All these people that don't know and they don't have anything, go spend $200 and go get you a pump 12 gauge and get you. This is minimum, guys. And then go to the dollar store. We talked about this, but things are getting real. What's happening? Russia's not wanting to play ball. Zelensky in Ukraine is not wanting to play ball. I can go off on a tangent here. We're trying to go into a world one government. Europe is already doing this. That's why they have allowed all these immigrants to come over. That's why King Charles, all these Muslims, King Charles is bowing down, not doing Easter, not doing Mother's Day, but he's doing Ramadan. That's what was happening here. It's been proven. They're going to bring all these people over, get them on the system, and then the people in charge, which they were hoping to be Democrats, were going to stay in charge and rule everybody. They would rather rule hell than play second fiddle in heaven. So they want to rule hell and have everybody relying upon the government, and then they're going to be up here, and we're just peasants down here. Sort of like in the old Russian society and things like that in the 40s and 50s and 30s even, after the revolution there. And it's going on in Europe. Look at France. Look at England. They're being overrun by Muslims, and they're letting it happen.
But the bottom line, John, is that everything is coming to a head, and this is a change, and this is happening quick. A lot of people not paying a lot of attention to this.
Nope.
And people need to wake up and it's like, hey, this is what's really happening. They're doing the same thing right here to us in the United States. Listen here, people, for Trump, we stopping it. Because with the Biden administration,
it was happening.
It was happening. It was happening. It was happening. Especially up in carpetbagger land. If you live up in carpetbagger land, terrible, terrible place. I'm going to say it, that's way up north Wisconsin.
Where you're from?
Detroit. Yeah, I am from Carpetbagger land.
Well, you were not originally.
I wasn't born there. I was born on a farm in Coldwater, Mississippi.
Right, but you lived there for many,
I lived there many
moons.
years. I understand how the system works and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because when slavery was here in the South, they fled because up in Carpetbagger land they're
God, I miss them glorious days of slavery.
La 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 la.
Oh, we knew what was going on. And then what happened?
And then all hell broke loose.
Damn it.
I said the same thing. I was like, fuck this shit. Today is not the day.
Oh, I do wish of the days of the old cotton. But anyway.
Sing the song, son. Trick down now. Grandpa said, I hear that more come out of your mouth one more time. I'm gonna beat you purple.
Why? He was Southern. Come on, your granddaddy in Coldwater, Mississippi?
Yeah.
Hell, black people own slavery. We're going to do an episode. Guys, black people own slavery.
We're not going to talk about that today.
We're not going to talk about it today. That's a big myth.
And
we got to get past that.
Yeah, we already past that.
Because let me tell you something.
Going on.
If you're white
right now.
If you're white right now and we get bombed and your next door neighbor is black and you have to knock on his door, you better pray you're good friends and he opens the door. If you're black and we get bombed, EMP, bad things happen regardless, and your neighbor's white, you better pray he opens the door and don't play this racial stuff, okay? Because I don't play this racial stuff. I mean, hell, I hate all black people, but no, just most of them. But seriously, that was fun. But anyway, my point is, you get along with your neighbor, you get along with society, you get along with people, and whoever you don't like, don't make it because of skin color. Guys, we can go into that's a whole nother episode. I'm telling y'all, this stuff might be fixing to get crazy. It's happening right now. Turn on your news. Keep going with it, Black. Keep going with it.
We keep fixing. Fixing is the past tense of things it's about to go down. I'm gonna say it again. Iran is a different bowl of soup.
Well, they're diehards. They're
the Houthis, and I've been reading on about the Houthis and stuff like that. They believe
Houthis in the Bloodfish.
What the fuck you want to call them?
The Houthis in Yemen. They were supplied by Iran.
Yeah, man. They're much serious than what we're dealing with in Afghanistan and Iraq and all that little small shit. Because you really thought if you really think about Iraq and Afghanistan, it really wasn't a very serious war. Once we did a couple of bombings and stuff like that,
they weren't prepared.
They wasn't prepared. It was like a bunch of ghosts.
They killed the shit out of people. I wasn't there. I volunteered. They wouldn't take my ass.
Hey, and one of my best friends, good friend of mine, he said
that's not allowed in the Middle East.
They said it had a bunch of goat herders trying to fight a war.
Oh, well,
against people already in fought wars.
Yeah,
and that's what we are. And see, that's the good thing. I'm gonna say this. I got time's running. Let me say this. We are good at what we do here in the United States. We're good at what we do about fighting and taking on wars because we have did this. This is all we have done. All
our history.
Our history is dominated, and
this country was founded
on dropping bullets in people's asses.
Yep. Well, then you get back to business.
You get back to business.
You whoop ass, do business. Whoop ass.
War, business, die, business.
Only thing that's going to stop me from doing business is war. I'm on whoop your ass.
That's the only thing to do. We're going to do business.
Pretty much a good
get
way
this money up so we can produce, and then war.
Don't get in my way. I'm going to knock you fucking down.
That's how the United States is. That's what it is. Always going to be. We just go out and do what we got to do. And Iran is about to get. Don't think we ain't not gonna feel the heat though.
They don't think we can't get our
They said if Trump don't want to back down, Iran don't want to back down. Iran don't want to fucking back down. So Iran said United States would feel a serious blow. It have to be on our land. He could drop one on right there in the Red Sea and fuck up more fucking shit.
Well, they can take out carriers and stuff. They get access to hypersonic weapon. But